Yeah, go.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm Amitod Singh for our in discussing about our individual class project or the assignment. We have individual project of a startup regarding to national economy, world economy, and microeconomics benefit for all these things. So, as my startup, I will be covering points from various ends to ends, and we will be covering regarding the national economy. So, as we are very first and very basic thing would be we will be giving the job creations. We will be opening job creation on my own law. The positions could be like accountant. Then we have the lawyers as well, so that I can get help or assistant with them. So many of the job creations will be the in the all over the society and everything like that, and the salaries will be generated from there. Economy in a sense like on those salaries the taxes will be applied and the taxes. Secondly, there will be the promotion of rule of law. So if we have all discussed and those countries where the discrimination or there is rule is there and the economy rises at the very rapid pace, people or the government don't have to concentrate on making the crimes and all, and they could concentrate more on the economy. Furthermore, firms, like there are various projects and policies which are being made from days to days, and we are in accordance with the laws or the rules or not. So these projects will be very. If we come to the world economy level, so this is the thing in the world resolution of the under all those disputes will be decreased by and conciliation and on disputes like resolving the trades are there between countries sometimes occur, so we can help them and we can intervene in between those, can settle those things. So in this case the economy of the whole world and the two main nations, we example like there was a war going on between Palestine and Russia, so in that due to that. So in our role could be like intervening between those countries things and apart from that. Also, the secondly, there could be international tax laws, the government at the whole world level, like various organizations. So laws made by them are in accordance with the world laws or not. And in that case, we can also help them understand what those tax laws mainly mean. So it could help in a very efficient manner and over the world. Because the taxes, if the taxes are low in number, will be increased and world economy will be increasing by that thing. Now coming to the, I believe that microeconomics and the national economy is more or less the same thing. And the real estate point could be covered. Like we as the lawyers can help in transactions and estate transactions and other stuff like that. We can help in government like making new buildings and whether those buildings and those projects are in accordance with the law or not. It could be very helpful, be it national level, be it economic, be it world level. Firms can be very helpful in all terms of perspective. That's questions or doubts.
Uh, Now, I'd like to present my topics and my views on this project. and my topic was for this project was on food truck. And I would like to say how this contributes to a national level. So in food truck on national basis, it's that national onto a national economy is that first of all it creates a whole lot of job opportunities. Food trucks directly employs owners, chefs, staff, indirectly supporting, also indirectly supports local suppliers, service providers like farmers and maintenance crew. Secondly, it also helps in urban revitalization because when food truck activity occurs, it uses unused spaces to attract foot traffic, bringing life to bringing life to areas, and it also encourages helping in business setups. Furthermore, when I would like to say in the how food truck contributes to global economy, it helps in cultural exchange and tourism because food trucks showcase diverse cuisines, enhance tourism and promoting across economic borders. Secondly, I would say is that exporting culinary trends. Popular food truck concepts can spread globally, leading to new uh, food food trends and international franchising opportunities. Like, now, I would like to speak about how microeconomic concepts can be applied to my business. So, I would like to say how a national income and price levels can be associated with my business. So, the economic and consumer spending. So if the national income is growing, it implies that the consumers have disposable income, which they could spend on uh, items like dining. So for food truck in a situation where there is national income on the rise, it can especially uh, provide uh, economically in a booming area. So nextly, I would say like price level adjustment, and it helps me like if pricing in my menus, inflation or changing in price level affects consumer purchasing, and necessity and could also help me to adjust my prices accordingly to the demands in the economy. Then next, I would like to add the topics related to banking and monetary policies. So the interest rates and financing. So lower interest rates and reduced cost of borrowing make it more affordable to finance new food truck. And understanding the monetary policies can also guide uh, on how to expand the business. Secondly, I would also like to say the money supply and consumer behavior. And increasing in money supply typically leads to increasing consumer spending. For my food truck, a larger number of money in economy would create more customer willing to spend and eating out and boosting my sales. So this is a macroeconomic concept that I would like to apply within my business. Thank you.
Next is mine. My startup name is Home Taste, which is based on a food delivery service, specially focusing on Indian students. This startup has the potential to contribute to local economic growth by creating new jobs. We will hire chefs, delivery drivers, app developers, and administrative staff. In macroeconomics, job creation is a critical driver of economic growth. When people are employed, they earn incomes, and this income leads to more spending in the economy on things like groceries, rent, or entertainment. This increased demand for goods and services helping other businesses grow. So by providing jobs, we are helping the economy grow and reducing unemployment. This aligns with the macroeconomic goal of reducing unemployment. Another way my organization contributes to the economy is through our support of local suppliers. We will be purchasing ingredients such as vegetable, spices, and other raw material from local farmers and vendors. This type of spending has a ripple effect on the local economy, something macroeconomist refers to as the multiplier effect. When we spend money on suppliers, they spend it on other things like paying their workers or growing their businesses. This cycle of spending boosts the local economy. Supporting local business helps keep the community strong. This is crucial for understanding how local businesses influence regional economic health. Next is the government support. Like subsidies and tax incentives can reduce our cost for things like renting space, buying energy efficient equipment, or using eco-friendly packaging. This is a part of government's fiscal policy, which influences the economy by providing support to the businesses. By lowering our cost, we can reinvest in the business to create more jobs and grow. Supportive policies could make it easier for businesses to flourish. Next is the inflation. It affects prices, and we need to be aware of that. Our target is Indian students. They have a strong demand for authentic Indian food. This means that even if price rises a bit, they will still buy from us. But if inflation make ingredients too expensive, we may need to raise prices, which could impact affordability. So managing cost and keeping prices uh, will be important. Next is our organization is a part of globalization, which connect economies and culture. We are catering to Indian students, helping them feel at home by providing authentic Indian food. This show how local business can meet global culture needs. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My business idea is based on a team cafe which is going to be located in Vancouver, and I'm going to discuss about how it can contribute to the national and world economy, and also its concepts application in macroeconomics also. First, my cafe will contribute to the national economy in several ways. It will create jobs by employing staff like chefs, waiters, cleaners, helping to reduce unemployment in the local area. And by sourcing ingredients from local producers, I will also be supporting the local agriculture and supply sectors, promoting sustainable growth. Additionally, my business will pay taxes, whether it's sales, income, or corporate tax, contributing to government revenues. As a small business, my cafe will play a role in the growth of Canada's GDP. As it expands, it will contribute to overall economic output, especially in the industry on a global scale. My cafe will have an impact too. By targeting tourists, I'm indirectly bringing international capital to Vancouver. When tourists spend money at my cafe, it helps boost the local economy and adds to the Canada's global economic standing through tourism. Some supplies like specialty equipment might be sourced globally, which also ties my business to the global supply chain. And secondly, I would like to talk about how macroeconomic concepts are applied in my project. There are several macroeconomic concepts that can be related to my cafe business. One is GDP. Every sale I make, every wage I pay to my employees, and every purchase I make for ingredients contributes to the Canada's GDP, especially in the food and beverage service sector. Second, unemployment rate. By hiring people, I'm helping to lower the local unemployment rate, which is a key macroeconomic indicator. My business provides jobs for youth, professionals, and other segments of the population. Third, inflation. If the cost of ingredients goes up due to inflation, I may have to adjust my menu prices. This impacts my customers' purchasing power and could also affect my staff's wages. Third, monetary policy and interest rates. If I decided to expand my cafe or take out a loan for new equipment, I'll need to consider interest rates when they I'll need to consider interest rates. When interest rates are low, borrowing costs are lower, which could encourage me to invest in growth. Then fifth comes aggregated demand and supply. My cafe is part of the broader economy's aggregated demand. The more people who visit my cafe, the more I contribute to the local consumption. On the supply side, fluctuations in raw material costs can affect my operations, and supply chain issues may influence how efficiently I can run the cafe. Then comes business cycles. Like any business, like any businesses, my cafe will be impacted by economic cycles. During expansions, people tend to spend more on dining out, which will benefit my cafe. In a recession, however, discretionary spending could decrease, which might lower my sales. And lastly, government fiscal policy. Government support, such as a small business grants or tax breaks, could have a big impact on my cafe's profitability and growth. Changes in taxes and government spending could also affect my customers' disposable income, influencing their ability to dine out. Then comes connecting my cafe to the broader economy. Overall, my cafe isn't just an isolated business. It plays a role in influencing consumer spending habits in the food industry and reacting to changes in unemployment, inflation, and interest rates. By providing stable jobs and supporting local suppliers, I contribute to the economic stability of my community. In conclusion, my business has a clear links to key macroeconomic concepts like GDP, unemployment, inflation, monetary policy, and the business cycles. By creating jobs and supporting local suppliers, I'm contributing to the national economy. And by attracting tourists and using international supplies, I also have a small but meaningful impact on the global economy. My cafe success will rely heavily on these macroeconomical factors. Thank you.
Do we have any other questions?
I think that's it. We have discussed everything about the different types of projects and how it connects to the macroeconomic level and how it can affect the global economy and all. So, is there anything
Okay.
else? Okay, then hereby we conclude our discussion. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Okay, good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.